We are in a bear market, but should we just run away from the crypto markets or stay in the markets? Today, I'm gonna talk about 3 strategies that I'm using to earn money on a bear market. Strategies with stablecoins, delta neutral strategies, and accumulating ETH with an index of blue chip tokens with GMX. So let's start. Hi, my name is Christian Bupaman, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. It would help a lot if you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's start. So, first, let's start with stablecoin strategies. We have the first one, and the one that I think everyone knows now. Anchor Protocol. Anchor Protocols earns you 18 APY%, right? On USD. USD, it's a stablecoin from the Terra ecosystem. It's an algorithmic stablecoin, so it has risks of depegging. The risks are going down with the launch of the fork pool on Cure Finance. So USD won't be only used on Anchor Protocol and used also on the Ethereum mainnet network and on Cure Finance, and it will have a lot of liquidity. So I think USD might be secure, and because it not only has the narrative of being on Anchor, also it could be potentially the stablecoin of DeFi, since it may have a lot of liquidity there. So I like this strategy because it's the easier one. You just have USD, and with one click you deposit, you see your expected interest, how much will you be earning in a year, month, week, and a day. And it's a high APY on stablecoins. This on TradFi, on traditional finance, it's impossible, right? So this is a good strategy. Next one, Jetty Finance with YUSD. This strategy right here has been the best strategy for me for stablecoins as of today. Right, the APR is on Jetty, the platform token, right? But it is not. The APR, it is not only 14%, it is a lot more, right? Why? Because Jetty Finance, well, we already made a video about Jetty Finance, and if you didn't see it, I'm gonna put the link up there. And Jetty Finance is a protocol that lets you deposit assets like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, and take a loan on YUSD. So you can use these assets to take a loan on a stablecoin. This stablecoin is YUSD, and YUSD, well, is one of the stablecoins with the most TVL on the Avalanche network right now because of the incentives, and it is a very good platform. I like it a lot. And if you deposit YUSD on the stability pool basically what it does is liquidate people that deposit those assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and well, they have a liquidation price. If Bitcoin goes down in a certain price, they will be liquidated because the platform will think, well, if Bitcoin goes down more and more, then the assets he deposited to take a loan on YUSD aren't enough to repay the loan, so we will liquidate them, right? So they liquidate people, and the Bitcoin that they gain from the liquidation is distributed to the people that staked their YUSD on the stability pool. So we have an 14% APR on Jetty plus the liquidations. So this APR, it is not only 14, it is a lot more, like 40, I think. I mean, the amount of money I've earned since I first staked here has been a lot of money. For a stablecoin strategy, I think it has been the best one actually, right? So I like Jetty a lot, and they're gonna launch BJetty in, I think they're about to launch it. I think, well, they've already launched it, right? They've already launched it because there's a reward APR of 16% if you deposit your Jetty here on BJetty, but I think like the Joe Wars, since there are Joe Wars and projects accumulating Joe, I think there will be projects that will be accumulating Jetty too. Also, they've just recently announced they will have a YUSD USDC pool on Platypus, so that's something to know, right? It's a good announcement. Stablecoin strategies, number 3, we have on ProtoFi. ProtoFinance is a DEX AMM on the Phantom network. Well, it has some good pools right here. We see Day USD with an 80% APR. Both of these tokens are stablecoins, Day and USD. We also have, for example, this one right here, MyDai, nearly 18% APR on My and Dai, both stablecoins, pretty solid stablecoins, right? So I think there's good APRs here on Proto Finance, and I like the protocol, and I think a good way to accumulate tokens on a bear market. For example, if you want to accumulate Proto, the token of the ProtoFi AMM DEX, well, this is a good way to accumulate instead of buying and the price going down and down because of the bear market. Well, you could just DCA into it by just providing liquidity into any of these pairs, right? So that's a good way. Let's talk about delta neutral strategies, okay? This strategy basically lets you invest your money without taking the volatility of a token, right? You can, for example, well, it would be basically you deposit, and then instead of buying Bitcoin, let's just say that instead of buying Bitcoin, you short and long Bitcoin in the same position, right? So you don't have the volatility of the token right? So basically what it does is that. And one of the platforms I'm using right now is Aperture Finance. It lets you deposit USD, and well, it does a strategy with Mirror Protocol, the delta neutral Mirror Protocol strategy that it is, well, quite hard to understand and to maintain and to take the rewards, etc. So Aperture basically automates it. So I'm using the delta neutral Nike and delta neutral Coca-Cola strategies that have earned me, well, 15% and 16% APR. So it's cool. It's not that much. I mean, Anchor Protocol has a better APY, but I think Aperture in the long term will have a higher APY because this is only APR, and if rewards are compounded, then APR is better than APY, and also the 14 first days of the strategy, there's a lower APY, let's say APY, right? So yeah, that's one strategy. We have also the pseudo neutral, market neutral strategy from Single Finance that, well, imagine if you provide a liquidity to Bitcoin USD or Bitcoin USDC, there's a lot of impermanent loss, and if Bitcoin goes up, well, the price of your LP goes up, but if Bitcoin goes down, your price of the LP goes down, right? So the profit, well, you can see how it would go if you provide a liquidity to the Bitcoin USDC pool, right, on an AMM. But if you did this having a long and a short on Bitcoin, so that you are not influenced by the volatility of Bitcoin, you are just earning the fees from the Bitcoin USDC LP pool, well, that will make you a lot more money, right? And this is what Single Curve or Single Finance makes. You can provide to the Bitcoin USDC LP pool, but only earn the rewards and the fees it gets. So you are not exposed to the Bitcoin price. Exposed, that was the word, right? So if we go here, Single Finance, we can see different strategies. Right now, there's a lot of them, but I think, well, these ones doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Like delta neutral strategies earning 1000%. I don't like them because, I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Also, there's a lot of volatility with this type of tokens, BBS, MMF, tokens from the Kronos network. So if I would use any of these strategies, I would use this one here, the USDC Crow one, because, well, USDC is stablecoin we all know, and Crow is a blue chip, let's say that. It has a lot of market cap. so the volatility is less, and in consequence is less risky than BBS or the EMMF strategy, right? Also, we have delta neutral strategies on Alpaca Finance with the automated balls on the BNB chain and also on the Phantom chain. We have to say, and I have to say, that these strategies, well, we cannot use them because they are full of capacity. The capacity is 25 million and TVL, well, here is 24.86. So we might be able to deposit right here, actually, and then the 23% APY on the BNB USDT market neutral strategy. This is the same strategy as we saw here, right? But with Alpaca Finance. And I think this could be a good one, actually, or this one, 26%. Oh, cool. I might actually want to take, because I wanted to provide to this strategy right here, but I couldn't. But now that I can, I will take a look, because, well, why are people taking money out of this strategy? Because it was full that's 1 day ago. It is because prices are going down, I think. Yeah, it might be that. And since prices are going down, then also the LP strategy is losing money. But, well, I might take a look at this. So this is a pseudo market neutral strategy, same as single finance, okay? And for the last part, I'm also providing liquidity to GLP. GLP is the liquidity token for GMX, and GMX is a decentralized exchange for perpetual and futures. So it lets people trade with leverage, right? So GLP is a token, and, well, it's an index of tokens, of different tokens. And, well, what's the index? Well, 35% USDC, 35% Ethereum, 10% Bitcoin, 10% DAI, and another Bluechips on the other 10%. So basically we have 40% on Bluechips, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and 40% on stablecoins, right? So it is an index of pretty much stablecoins and Bitcoin and Ethereum and Bluechips. So I like it a lot because it's really secure. And also, if you have GLP, you can provide it and earn some rewards on, actually, if you provide it on Arbitrum, you will be earning 11%, well, 12% APR on Ethereum. That I like a lot, Ethereum, because, well, since we're in a bear market, and I think all liquidity, or most of the liquidity will go to Ethereum because it's the most secure chain. And also with the launch of OP from Optimism and just layer 2s, I think layer 2s will be really big in the next cycle, right? I think liquidity will go from the other L1s, Avalanche, Phantom, Harmony One, Solana, to the Ethereum L2s, because they will have same benefits. They will have scalability plus the decentralization and security of Ethereum. So I think it's like the narrative for the next cycle, and I like it a lot. So this is a good way to be accumulating Ethereum, and also there's a 15% APR on escrow DMX, so that's nice too. And that's basically it. And these are some of the strategies I'm doing right now for the bear market, for the market we are in. Yeah. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, comment down below, and if you like it, well, liked, and subscribe and turn on notifications to know when I post the video, right? So see you in the next video. Bye.